All right, next up is the quick review for Series 2 BotBot Gorilla Grimes. Following Chilla Gorilla, we have Gorilla Grimes, and just so you know, that is spelled GRRR apostrophe ILLA Grimes, so Gorilla Grimes. Kind of funny. Gorilla Grimes is part of the Shedhead set and turns into a soap dispenser, like a sort of industrial, like grit soap kind of thing, which is why it's in the shed heads rather than in the bathroom bunch or anything like that. Pretty okay soap dispenser mode. I think that if I didn't work in a wood shop that had one of these, I'm not sure I would really be able to recognize it. So it's kind of an odd soap dispenser shape, but that orange kind of gives it away for me as like a sort of industrial grit soap. Got the bubbles on front. Transformation. You pretty much just open up the shells here and rotate them out to the side, and sometimes that's easier said than done. It looks like I got it okay that time. Nope, I didn't, because it's backwards. This is the front of his body. You have to rotate his arms up, and it can be kind of a pain to get them across the head and the legs. So it's sort of have to find the right way to rotate it around. And then you just take his head and rotate it to the side, and there is Gorilla Grimes in his robot mode. Definitely a shell former. They kind of put like slight finger detail on these to make it look like he had these big old monkey fists, but yeah, I don't know. I don't find it terribly convincing. And he's got this awkward, stocky little neck, and his head is it's okay. It's got some all right details on there, but doesn't have quite the character that a lot of these BotBots have. Articulation wise, the head is on that ball joint stock, so it can rotate and kind of tilt back and forth a little bit. And the arms, you can rotate them up, but if they're anything other than on the ground, he can't really stand up. So pretty much just have to leave them out in front. So yeah, I don't know. You can probably tell by my tone that this guy is not really one of my favorite BotBots. I'd say for robot mode, I'm actually going to give him a 1 out of 5. I really don't like the way this guy looks. I just think that the big chunks being his arms is really lazy and doesn't even really like work really. And then that awkward little neck and the dumb stubby little body. I don't know. I don't find him to be that endearing personally. Alt mode, I would say, gets a 3 out of 5. It's average. It gets the point across, but the point is kind of obscure to begin with, so it's a little, not recognizable to most people, I would think. And then transformation, maybe I'm being a little unfair about this, but I'm going to give that a 2 out of 5 just because I think that, like, having to find the right way to rotate these around is a little bit annoying. And, like, when I first got this guy, I could not transform him without, like, popping the arms off. So I find it to be a little bit irritating. It's not one of those ones that's like actually painful to do, but it is kind of irritating. So overall, that is going to give Gorilla Grimes a 6 out of 15, which is a 1-star rating. I really don't think that this guy is the best of what the BotBots have to offer. And I'm not even like totally sure which way this is supposed to go. I'm just figuring that it goes that way because otherwise his eyes would be peeking out the side. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of this guy. So, yep, there is Gorilla Grimes, pretty below average BotBot for me.